Hi, hello Beauty Surge. How is everybody doing on this fine Friday night? Hello. My name is Araine Nicole Waller. I am a director with the Beauty Surge, and I am super happy to be here tonight. I am going to be doing a little training for you guys on self-care and maybe a little bit of balance and taking care of you. Hi guys, hi Desiree, how are you? Hi Brianna, hi Nicole. All right guys, let me start off by saying that my day job, I guess, is a mental health therapist. I work with primarily emotionally disturbed children and their families. And hi Nicole, and I teach families every day how to utilize self-care. And I feel like for those who are in this business, it's not so easy. It doesn't come so naturally. And hi, you guys. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for hopping on. Oh, hi, Maddie. Thank you. You're so sweet. Okay. It's not so easy. Like, you can say it and feel like, oh, yeah, I take care of myself, self-care. And we don't do it. Or we can say, I know what I can do. And then we never do it. So tonight, let's really get down to the nitty gritty. I'm gonna help you guys with mindset. So what that means is, I'm gonna help you guys change the way you think about self-care so that maybe it's easier to actually follow through with what you want to do to take care of you. Hi guys, okay. Oh, thank you, Nikki. You're so sweet. I feel like I have like this slick back, serious hair. If you guys know me or have ever seen my videos, usually I have like wild hot pink hair. It's hiding. I feel like I've got like my therapist hat on, to be quite honest with you guys. I'm usually way more silly. And you guys, it'll probably come out. Maybe I'm just a little bit nervous right now. Hi. Okay. Hi, Kat. Okay, so let's dive right in, all right? I won't keep you guys all night. Hi, Ashley. Hello. All right, let's talk a little bit. Self-care. What is self-care? Self-care is going to be, and I have notes, so if you see me glancing down, that's what that is about. Self-care is going to be something that strengthens us, that awakens us, and something that empowers us to rise. So what I first want to let you guys know is when I talk about self-care, I personally don't define self-care as self-comfort, and there's a difference. So self-comfort is going to be something that we use to numb us, that weakens us, or that hides us. And self-care, that's self-comfort. Self-care is what we are going to use to empower us and assist us to rise and be the best that we can be, especially in our business. I'm talking all around in our entire life, but this directly affects our business. Our well-being and our health directly affects our business. Like, probably one of the biggest things that does affect our business is how we're doing internally and emotionally. So I know this can get uncomfortable to talk about, and people don't really want to maybe embrace this side of the business, but it's really, really important to at least be aware of this within yourself so that you can address issues and problems and roadblocks within yourself that get in the way of you living your fullest potential life and honestly working your fullest potential of this business. So, amen. Okay. Let's talk about self-comfort. Self-comfort has its place, you guys. Self-comfort, I am not here to tell you, like, don't you ever eat fast food or Netflix binge, because you know that ain't helping your business. That is not me, girls. Self-comfort has a place, okay? Everybody loves a little bit of self-comfort. And I think the key here is a little bit. Moderation, right? We can do everything in moderation. I think the problem becomes when self-comfort overtakes our lives and then we're wondering why we're not going anywhere. Why are we not reaching our goals? Why are we not feeling good? Why are we not the best parent, entrepreneur, person at work, employee, spouse? Why? And then we think, I've been filling my life and my voids numbing myself with maybe too much self-comfort and not enough self-care. So let's talk a little bit more about that too. Here's some examples of self-comfort. Netflix binges, drinking, overeating, avoidance, shopping, bad habits, selfishness, self-indulgence that does not equal health and wellness. So, I mean, this is kind of, like I said, uncomfortable. This is getting to the nitty-gritty. We can do these things, that's fine, but relying on those things, like needing those things to mask what we've really got going on, that's where it's not helpful, right? Yes, Brianna, shopping is my self-comfort too. And you know what else is my self-comfort? Overeating. I will eat until I feel full because somewhere I'm not feeling full. And that's me being very vulnerable with you guys. Thank you, Katie. Everybody has something, right? And we know if we can do it in moderation. You might be sitting here being like, I can eat this and it's not a problem. I can shop and it's not a problem. And that's wonderful. I think what I'm talking about, you guys, is when it becomes a problem, when it becomes an avoidance of what's really going on so that we can tackle it and move on and be our very best self. Okay? So, there's many reasons why we might need self-care and why we might choose self-care or choose self-comfort. And some of those reasons are burnout, recovery from something traumatic, exhaustion, we're worn too thin, we're weary. I mean, those are big reasons why we need to take care of ourselves. And we, honestly, I feel like a lot of us crave someone to take care of us, right? When we're really needing someone, we crave that. Like, I really wish, honestly, for me, I'm gonna use this metaphor of a mother. I really wish that I had my mom right now. And we look for something in our life that makes us feel nurtured, and I'm gonna use a mother's nurturance as my example for tonight, okay? So we're looking for something to nurture us, to make us feel good and loved and cared for, right? When you picture like a mother figure, whether you had this in your life or not, I feel like the perfect mother figure that we picture is somebody that takes care of us, is wise, capable, patient, loving, I mean, deeply nurturing, right? That's what I picture when I picture the ideal mother. Whether that was there or not in your life, I feel like that's the picture perfect, right? And we're looking, I'm gonna use a mom because we're looking for this figure that would come in and nurture and love us, where a peer might not be that figure, okay? A peer might lead us down the road that maybe is more self-comfort than self-care. They might encourage us to do things that keep us on the path of self-destruction. So the mother that, when I say mother for the rest of this training, I want you guys to know that I'm talking about just the overall sense of taking care of yourself as a mother would do. So a mother would make sure we ate well, drank our water, took walks, meditated, if that's what we do, 5 minutes of quiet time. We got our spiritual stuff in, whatever we believe. Read books, managed our money, set boundaries. I mean, that's what a mom figure might do for us, right? So what I want us to do is I want us to imagine that we are going to mother ourselves. So now I'm taking this idea of a mom. We need our mom. We need this mom figure to come in and take care of us. I want you to transplant that now. You are your own mother figure. Take care of yourself as you want this ideal mother figure out here in the abyss to take care of you. We're gonna have to do that for ourselves, you guys. We're full-grown adults now. We might not always have this mother figure, and maybe we never did. And now it's time for us to step in and nurture and love ourselves. Okay, so sorry, I lost my place. I was getting really into that and I was reading comments. Okay, so some of us might want to avoid completely, hide under blankets, retreat from life. But when we face this head on and we're able to take care of ourselves in the way that we need to be taken care of, We can get through amazing things. Grief, loss, pain. I mean, resilience is so amazing. I've studied resilience in children. You can't believe how resilient children are and how they come through things that you don't think you could ever come through. And to be honest with you, resilience has to come through as an adult as well in many areas. And it's so hard. And it's so hard. And we want to be rescued. But honestly, sometimes, all the time, we're going to have to rescue ourselves, you guys. We're going to have to do this for ourselves. So we're wishing and hoping that somebody's going to come take care of us. But we're going to have to be that person for ourselves, all right? All right. I wrote a big blurb here about, again, not shaming the self-comforts. Like, if you want to self-comfort a little bit, that absolutely. But I think I really hammered that point home, so I won't go back to that. All right, let's talk about deserving. I think a big roadblock that gets in the way of us being able to actually mother and nurture and take care of ourselves is that we don't feel like we deserve it. And I'm here to tell you, you do. We all do. Every single one of us deserves to be completely nurtured, loved, and cared for. And I don't know why, but the hardest place to start is to love yourself. It's so hard. And it's not just you and it's not just me. It's everyone, you guys. It is so hard to teach someone, to encourage someone to love themselves. And then for me, personally, as I'm teaching and coaching people to love themselves, I'm sitting here thinking, I every day have to work on loving myself. Because I'm just like you guys. And it is so hard to feel deserving of that love. You deserve for things to be well with your soul. You've always deserved it. You are worthy of love and care. Not only for your own self, but for the sake of the world. Because you want to be the good of the world. And it starts with you. You loving yourself. I have a tattoo actually that says, make peace with yourself so that you may bring peace to others. Because it starts at home. Right here in your home. Love yourself. You can bring that to others. Make peace with yourself. Bring that peace to others. All right? All right. So, how can you start taking care of yourself? First things first, accept that you deserve it. Second, come to reality in terms with what you do to self-destruct and what's healthy for you and what's not. I have some examples here listed of what might be healthy for you. And maybe this isn't your thing, and that is okay. That is okay. Some of these things are put away the wine and turn on the kettle tonight. I got some of these things off this list from, actually my cousin sent me this email that was all about ways that you can self-care instead of self-comfort. And this was one of them that she said, put away the wine and turn on the kettle tonight. And that doesn't mean you can never have wine. I mean, honestly, it's all about moderation. Maybe it's turning off the evening news for a night, going for a walk, eating something real, logging off, and having a face-to-face conversation. Huge for me, you guys. Huge. Build a fire, go skating, read a book out loud, go to yoga, go to church, take somebody a hot meal, read poetry, light a candle, drink water, take your medication, call your therapist, and go to your appointments. Reestablish boundaries. Say no. Say yes. Call your pastor. Go to marriage counseling. Go to bed at a decent hour. Make plans for your money. Donate to charity. Choose the hard road instead of the easy road. Speak up for what's right instead of remaining silent. Get a new job. Cancel plans. Have the conversation that you've been dreading. Because you deserve it. And loving yourself starts with you. So here's the deal. I'm gonna give you a little insider tips on what I've been doing, and this might not be for you too, and that's okay. I have decided that I need to be more present with my family and still work really hard, but really efficiently with my business. And that was hard because I felt like I was letting people down, letting myself down in my business if I wasn't attached to my phone 24/7. So when I just like blipped out just now, that was an alarm going off. Because 1 hour every weeknight from 7 until 8 o'clock, which it must be 8 o'clock, my son knows when that alarm goes off, he gets to put my phone on the charger. Tonight was a special night because I get to stay up late with him, so we're going to do a later hour where my phone is put up because of this training, but he gets an hour of mom with no phone, and that's a boundary. And I still love my business, and I still work as hard as possible, and I still love and take care of my family, and I feel better about that balance. And that's just me. That's just something I've had to do. And you guys, I wrestled with it. It wasn't easy. It was not easy, but I need that balance in my life and in my business and with my home life because I'm gone all day from my kids, and then I get home and I want to work my business and I want to dive into it head first, and I want to be fully present, but I also need to be present here at home. And it's really important. And if you know anything about my journey with self-care, I've come a really, really, really long way. And it took a long time, you guys, for me to come with terms that I was worth it, okay? And I am. And I'm so happy to be able to sit here and talk to you guys about this because you're worth it too. And you deserve it. And we always see that in other people, how worth it and their potential and how amazing they are. We look in the mirror and we're like, nah, not here though. But let me tell you, it's here. You are worth it. As much potential and amazingness that you see in your girls, your team, your side sister, your upline, you see that in you too, because you've got it. You've got it, girl. Somebody over here is in their lane looking at you thinking you've got it. The hardest part is seeing that in yourself. It's so hard, but you can do it. And when you do, I feel like everything's going to turn around. Your mindset's going to turn, your business is going to turn. You are going to feel completely different, and things are going to start happening differently. Like, oh my gosh, I treated myself the way I deserve to be treated. I freed up all this junk in my life. I'm treating my body and soul and mind and family the way that it deserves. And all of a sudden, things are opening up for me. Doors are opening up in my business that I didn't think would because I thought that I had to do this, this, and this that wasn't healthy. But guess what? It's not that way. If you're religious, I promise you, the big guy upstairs, he's going to reward bless your heart for this goodness that you are pouring into yourself, into him. If you are spiritual, karma's going to come around, you guys. Abundance. I mean, I could go on and on. It starts at home. You've got to be able to look in the mirror and realize that. It starts at home. Let me get to some of these comments, you guys. I was on a soapbox. Yes, yes, yes. People forget that it's okay to take help. And you know what? I feel like the ones that don't want to take the help are the ones that are offering it like crazy. They want to help. They don't want to accept the help. And that's, again, looking in the mirror and being able to say, I got you. Just like I've got Sue, I got you. Me. Here, okay? Yes, boundaries are so important. Loving yourself. Yes, quality versus quantity. Oh yeah, all of this. This is so good. You will see true breakthroughs. I know. I can't preach this enough, but you will see huge breakthroughs in your life just by treating yourself the way that you treat the ones you love. Because you love yourself. You're amazing. Oh, you're so sweet. I'm horrible at accepting help. So you know what? I truly feel you are kind of one of those people that I'm talking about that would much rather give it. You want to give because somewhere, somehow, You don't feel like you deserve to accept it. And you do. You're amazing. There is no reason why you don't deserve the help, especially when you offer it like crazy. No reason. You are your only limiting wall. You are your own worst enemy. I promise you. Yes, Nicole. This is deep work, you guys. This is real. I promise that I'm not taking this lightly, telling you that you just snap your fingers and it happens. This is a process. And if anybody needs anything, please feel free to message me. I'm opening it up. I love you guys. You're my sisters. And I'm sorry that this was more about self-love and self-care than balance. I only had a couple tips on balance. I'm still working every day for balance, okay? Maybe I'll come on here next time I train and be like, here's what I've really done for balance, because this is my starting point. And that's okay. Oh, I love you guys too. Okay, good night. Maybe create something tonight new and great and self-care for yourself or your family. I hope and wish you all the blessings. Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for watching me, for spending your time with me. I will talk to you all soon. Bye.